Hello everyone, this is Jim from the Art of Finance. Welcome back to our channel. We are with you on closing the week video. Today is 7th of January and we will just discuss some news first, then our charts. All right, before we starting our charts, I will just share a non-farm payroll data information with you, data release with you. So expected number was to be hired people, it was 400K, but the release number is only half of that one, is 199K. So that is really low number, but at the same time, unemployment rate is declining and it's just 3.9 pre-pandemic level. So what's happening, like a lot of people are just quitting their job, and then but still unemployment rate is just declining because the calculation, it's all about the calculation. So if someone doesn't apply for unemployment benefits and then some other things, though, then you are not claimed as, you are not counted as unemployed. That's the difference of that one. That's why the market is just pricing on negative way. They know that, all right, there are a lot of people like without job because of the fear of this COVID stuff and or some other things. They are expecting some more social benefits or like a healthcare benefits from the employee, but it's not happening, so they are changing their job. So the market just know these detail and they are pricing dollar index and other things on negative way. All right, that was the new. And the participation rate still low compared to pre-pandemic level. In that one, maybe we won't see that participation rate anymore. And reason is a lot of people have retired at the beginning of the pandemic. They just, and then during pandemic as well, they have retired. And in 2021 was already like the peak time for US working labor. Reason is baby boomers are retiring, so these people will just add to social benefits, and then the participation rate will just be at the same level for a few years, maybe lower level. It will happen. All right, that's the case. That was the news. Let's start with our dollar index. As you can see on dollar index, with the negative data release, it's just declining, and the other things are just, for example, USD, Japanese yen, the other currency pairs are also declining. GBP USD is declining because of this dollar index issue, and euro dollar is rising. And because of this dollar index issue, by the way, GBP USD is not declining, it's rising because it's the counterpart. And USD CAD is declining because of this issue. All right, that was the reason for dollar index decline. Negative data from non-farm payrolls is affecting dollar index. We will see what will happen next week. All right, let's look at US oil prices.
You are ready to win with us. GAN Markets.
All right, US oil prices are just testing $80 level again, but it's unexpected. Normally, like if we were expecting something, a decline from these levels, like from 76 77 level, it was just trading and then having hard time to pass this resistance. But then we heard the news in Kazakhstan, there's a civil unrest right now, like a 30-year of presidency, and Nazarbayev has just left the country. It seems like that, and then there are reports that like he has been like taken to Switzerland, and there are some other things as well. And right now, and civils are and the police are just fighting each other, and even there are a lot of casualties. And what's the reason for this oil? Because this nation is producing daily 1.6 million of oil, and main contributors to this civil unrest is the people working in these oil fields. They say, all right, we are making our country rich and richer, but we are not being paid enough. So they say, all right, the last price increases are the last drop to their limits, and then they have started a rebel in this context. We don't know like how will it end up. Some officials are saying that, all right, in some cities it's under control. Some officials says, all right, steel in every city has a major problem. It will be just obvious in a few days, and we will see the results. But as long as it goes on like this, the risk on production side will be higher. So it has tested this level, and when we just hear that the problem is solved, a sharp decline can be expected on that one. Please just be informed. Or if we just hear that it's just going up and then it won't be back for a few months, that production won't be back a few months, we may see even higher levels. That's the critical point for oil prices. All right, let's look at gold. All right, we are on gold chart. As you can see here, gold is just declining because of the 10 years bond yield is rising. But right now, as you can see here, it's not declining anymore because of the dollar index. Dollar index is just declining, so it is stopping future decline in golds. When we just see another rebound in dollar index, and then if the 10-year bond yield increase goes on, then we can see lower level of gold. But it's also possible to test at least one time these 1800 levels. It is close to that level. It may test that resistance first, then the rejection. We may see this decline because it's already in RSI also like it indicates that it's already oversold, because it has declined from, as you can see here, more than 35%, $35 has declined in gold prices. So it's a buy opportunity for some people. Just let's check here. It's the same level, and then some people has bought from here, and then it just went up. So another rebound can be tracked from this point. But as I said, dollar index should go on its decline, and US 10-year bond rise should stop. Otherwise, if they go on they rise, the price of gold will fall again. That's critical. All right, thank you so much for watching us. We will be together on more news on Monday. Have a nice and profitable weekend. Bye.